As you saw in Katie's story there, Alberta's premier is certainly pleased. Rachel Notley's government is ready to put in $2 billion itself for unexpected costs to make sure that pipeline gets built. The CBC's Aaron Collins is in Calgary with how the deal is now being received by the industry.
Summer is construction season in Canada, a short window to get a whole lot of road work done. Same deal for the pipeline industry. It's why Kinder Morgan set that May 31st deadline for clarity on the Trans Mountain expansion. Well, for the Alberta government, today's purchase of the project by the federal government also bought clarity in spades.
To all Albertans, pick up those tools, folks. We have a pipeline to build.
So, today's deal should get those tools moving in time for this summer's construction season. The big question, whether the $4.5 billion price tag is worth it.
It's hard to say a good deal today.
Experts say the feds probably paid a fair price if the line is completed on time and on budget. A big if, with billions left to spend on the pipeline and more political hurdles ahead.
It's an important thing because a lot of things can delay a project when it's partly built and you've got 700 people in the field ready to work. If you have to send them all home, that costs a lot of money.
Now, we've seen this story before, from Hibernia to Petro-Canada. The federal government has waded into the private sector in the past, often turning a profit in the process. And insiders say this deal needed to be done to settle skittish investors worried about spending money in Canada. The big worry now, what nationalizing this pipeline will mean for future energy projects.
The risks have become almost too impossible for the private sector to handle. And that's something that everyone should be reflecting deeply on today about how did we get to this state of affairs in Canada.
Well, the fate of future projects in Canada may be difficult to predict, but if all goes according to plan, Trans Mountain should be pumping more oil to the coast and more cash into government coffers by 2020. Aaron Collins, CBC News, Calgary.